Hi everybody, this is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Saturday, August the 25th. Welcome to our video commentary. I've got my Texas A&M shirt on as we get ready for college football. Wanted to put a little plug here for our favorite college football team. You know, there's a great article that I saw this morning on McClatchy newspapers. This is a newspaper service, I guess, in the country. I've read many of their things before. Pretty reliable in some of the things that I've read in the past. And they have an article today saying that the new strategy of the Democrat Party is to stop talking about Trump. That is a strategy in the midterms. They don't want to talk about Trump. I was a little struck by it. I mean, I understand why they're doing it, because they're facing a lot of criticism from voters. You know, you go to a town hall meeting and all they do is talk about Trump. And a lot of voters are saying, okay, I know you hate Trump, but what else do you believe in? So I understand why they're doing that. They want their voters to talk, or their candidates to talk about issues, not just how much they want to impeach Trump. I also think that there's a couple of other realities here, and that is that impeaching Trump and Russia collusion and all that kind of stuff, and whether Trump had a relationship with a movie star or whatever, I just don't think that stuff is flying. In the middle of the country, which is where the Democrats have to pick up the seats if they want to take over the House. And I think in a lot of those places, this is simply not an issue that people care about. So if you walk into a town hall meeting in, I don't know, Cincinnati or in Wyoming or in Missouri or whatever it may be, and all you do is tell the audience how much you hate Trump, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a few people cheering you, but I think a lot of the voters are going to say, okay, but what does that do for my economy? What does that do for this, and what does I do for that? So I understand a little bit why they're doing it. The problem is that I don't think the Democrats are capable of speaking two sentences without bashing Trump. And I think this is one of the problems the party has. I mean, if you watch anything, I mean, there's one television channel, all they do is bash Trump all day long. So you have to wonder if Democrats are capable of talking about anything but Trump. The other issue is there are some disagreements within the Democrat Party about many of the issues that they're going to be talking about. Medicare for all, for example, is a good example of this. There's obviously the left wing of the Democrat Party says, you know, the Bernie Sanders wing says, okay, let's have Medicare for all. But then there's a lot of representatives out there running in districts where they're saying, no, we cannot do Medicare for all because we cannot afford it. How are we going to pay for it? Whose taxes are you going to increase? And so the party is having, within the party, some conflicts as to what issues care more than others. So we'll see how this plays out. I think that the difference between Democrats and Republicans is that you can dislike or like the Republicans, but at least they have a set of ideas that they're implementing, not just at the federal level, but across the country. I mean, you know, you have Republican governor after Republican governor successfully implementing economic policies across the country. And I think that, again, you can disagree or agree with the idea, but at least they're implementing them and they're putting ideas to work. Whereas Democrats have really been living in a if you will, a corner where all they do is hate Trump and promote ideas that I think are way to the left. I mean, if you're going to go into this primary season, if you're going to go into this midterm election and your message is Medicare for all and the rich is going to pay, or the rich are going to pay for it, I don't think that's going to fly. I don't think that's going to fly at all. I don't think the country's ready for Medicare for all with at least an explanation. I mean, you got to have an explanation how you're going to pay for it. And the Democrats really don't. And that's what their problem is. So they can talk about issues all day long. The problem is not necessarily issues, but what issues they want to talk about. And again, I don't think they really have thought through a lot of those Medicare for all and all of this and all of that. I don't really think they've thought that through. Well, we have all of these videos over at YouTube. We have them on Twitter. We have them on my blog. And if August 25th is your birthday, happy birthday and go Aggies. Go Aggies. I think they'll start playing football here pretty soon. Bye-bye, everybody.